following lucha is an intergender match scheduled for one fall.
One fall!
Introducing first at this time, from Toronto, Ontario, Canada, weighing in tonight at 155 pounds rounded, here is
Oh, baby, here comes Jody Threat! Everybody in Hamilton knows Jody Threat. The fans go crazy, and she's crazy. She's wild. She's the wild child, and she's back here at Demand Lucha, and she's looking fine. My Lord, all the ladies coming in the ring here so fit. They are all dedicated to their craft, which is why they have made it here onto the roster at Demand Lucha. All right, look, new gear here that I haven't seen before from Jody Threat. I don't think I've seen her last television appearance, so maybe I'm wrong, but man, looking good. Greenaway came out with a big win at our last show, and now facing Jody Threat here, a big challenge after a big win. And can he make it 2 in a row, Chris?
The matches and opportunities for Evan Greenaway here at Demand Lucha continue to get bigger and bigger with every outing. He's really earned his stripes since coming along in the Taco and Tequilas tours, and then into the main roster of Demand Lucha. And win, lose, or draw, Evan Greenaway isn't here to make any friends, Hutch Henries. He's here to go home with wins in the win column and put himself into contention towards one of those championships here at Demand Lucha.
Well, a long storied history in pro wrestling for the city of Hamilton, and a long history in the city of Hamilton for Evan Greenaway himself. Geez, even Hamilton Pro Wrestling, you name it, any of them, he has been there and he has put on a hell of a show. A big fan base in Hamilton has Evan Greenaway.
Certainly in the past 5 years or so, really one of the faces here, and not only in Ontario professional wrestling, but really in Hamilton. This is his home base, this is where he's going to be, but despite all that, the fans have really...
There he goes, he's disappearing.
Automatically have taken to Jody Threat here, one of the most popular competitors in Demand Lucha history.
Oh, for darn sure, one of the most popular competitors in Canadian history. You could go on Ontario, Canada, worldwide. She has a massive fan base now. It's getting bigger and bigger all the time, and so is her star.
Well, Jody Threat, certainly a star of Impact Wrestling TNA, a former Knockouts Division Tag Team Champion up until just last week, Hutch Henry, at Sacrifice. Unfortunately, the Concierge and Elegance losing those championships. I know that Jody Threat wants to make her return to Hamilton and get things started back on the right foot here.
Collar and elbow. Evan is not looking to be one-upped by Jody Threat. She may have more experience. She may have a lot more going on in the world of pro wrestling than him clout-wise, but he is looking to change that and change it fast. And this would be the spot to do it. Big win over Jody Threat, clean and decisive, would be amazing. But maybe he needs to spend a little more time in the gym. I don't know.
Jody Threat, quick to reverse it into that arm wringer. Evan Greenaway, though, wise beyond his years here, Hutch Henries, quickly to those ropes, trying to break that hold up.
Well, I was saying last time before his victory at the Parkdale Hall, like a young veteran, a ring general at a young age. And I mean, if this was 2 years ago, I might have still been saying that. It did not take long for him to make his footprint on the scene around here and make it deep.
Well, Evan Greenaway is the kind of talent that's already made his footprint here at Demand Lucha. It's almost the reason why we have the breakout division, which we're going to see later on in action here tonight at Lucha Block Party. He's kind of the forefather, the predecessor here of the breakout division. Before there was the breakout division, there was Evan Greenaway trying to ply his craft and his trade here, trying to pay his dues at Demand Lucha.
Well, you're darn right, Chris. I think basically what you're trying to say is, like, we needed bodies. You know, we're on our tequila tours. We're like, Evan, we forget things about you. Come out, you know, and then we need somebody on a the main show, somebody can't make it, he comes out, great performance, slowly made his way in to the point that he's no longer an outsider, he's an insider, he's a reliable hand, and he is looking to, like I said, make that footprint deeper and deeper every time he gets here until those footprints turn into a footpath all the way to success and perhaps even the Premier Championship here at Demand Lucha.
We're gonna stay one step ahead of Jody Threat, able to get her up there on the shoulders. Twisted her around into a beautiful Hurricane Rana from the Wild Child, who's really on fire here in Hamilton, unloads with those clotheslines in the buckle. Utilizing that full 5 count to her advantage. Evan Greenaway just trying to plead for his life here, Hutch Henries.
Begging hard. Oh, takes him down. I love it when Jody just screams. That's what she gets her energy from. That's why they call her the Wild Child.
Are you sure she doesn't get her energy from the bar and the beers?
Oh, for sure. And that bar's a little too close for comfort. She could be over there in a heartbeat.
Right here, Jody Threat said she was going to hit this earlier when I was talking to her in tribute to Homicide.
Oh, yeah, who is retiring very soon. She is
retiring here tonight. Homicide.
Imagine being Evan Greenaway. Your tribute to Homicide is taking a vertebraker, and then Jody goes to the bar and downs 2 beers. Oh, boy. Speaking of down, right down there in between, he tried to catch her into the apron, cut her foot, and now, oh, no. Oh! Man, and this is where it gets dangerous. An indie company like us, as much as I love Demand Lucha, Jody Threat, she's under TNA contract, she's on TV all the time, and a guy like Evan Greenaway gonna start smashing her knee into the ring post, put her out of action, hurt her. I mean, that's not good for your career.
Well, Wild Child Jody Threat wouldn't have it any other way. She loves a good fight, and that's exactly why she signed up for this contest. Oh!
Oh yeah, whether there's 20 people or 20,000 people, she's gonna put on the same kind of performance, but still, Evan Greenaway, that was mean. Looking to get that victory. And look, see what I mean, Chris? She is favoring it right now. That is not good for someone whose star is on the rise like Jody Threat. She needs to stay healthy.
Could have put some serious damage, especially heading in to WrestleMania week, which is WrestleMania season. That's why the crowds are great. Great
jerking her off the ropes by the leg and the knee, twisting the knee, now smashing the knee. Evan Greenaway, son of a bitch, man. You know, I got to admit, it's what I'd be doing. Smart move, but still pretty mean.
Well, it's interesting, the tactics on employ here from Evan Greenaway. Normally, he'd like to be a little more tactical. This is a lot more of a smash mouth style that he's been bringing the fight here directly to Jody Threat here in Hamilton.
Well, yeah, that's what I was going to say. He is in Hamilton, right? When in Rome. Do as the Romans do. Let's get down and dirty here at Bridgeworks. Gonna kick the shit out of Jody Threat. You know, the best thing about having all black ring gear, the blood doesn't show up. You can make people bleed 2 or 3 times before you gotta get new gear.
Jody Threat maybe with the second win here, but Greenaway out of the way.
And Jody tit for tat out of the way herself. Wow, and hits it hard. Snap mare using the arm, marrying him out, and then rolling through. Look at this. Is it what is this? Yes, lock, lapel lock. Go, Jody, go, baby.
Normally, this is the kind of maneuver that Jody Threat would employ here to finish it, end the match, but with that damage that she took on the knee, I don't know if she's going to be able to lock that hold in quite the way that she'd wanted to, Hutch Henries.
Evan, there you go, rolling through, getting a 2 count. Imagine how embarrassing it would have been to lose like that. Jody Threat on top of it. Still looks like she's favoring that knee just a little bit, affecting her balance, maybe affecting her timing. Oh, but not affecting the passion. Look at that. Uranagi, oh, and into a roll-through victory roll. Come on, oh, 2 only, Chris.
Wow, great exchange between both competitors. Jody Threat really saw an opening and thought she could end it right there. Big boot right to the face of Evan Greenaway. Holds on again. Wow. Suspended German suplex. Almost did it right there for Evan Greenaway.
Now fans, let's go Jody. Evan trying to capture his breath. I wouldn't be talking to the fans, kid. I'd be on top of Jody Threat. This is the biggest threat you've had at a Demand Lucha show so far. Rolling through on that knee again, Lance Storm style with the single leg crab. And kick like punching it, man. Evan Greenaway, I've always said, you know, nice guy haircut, big white smile, always loves to glad at the fans, but he is mean in the ring.
Once it gets in the ring and that bell sounds, Evan Greenaway, all business. Not there, taking JODY Threat over hard. Continue, just pound away on the wild card here at Bridgeworks.
Do you also sit down to pee, the fans are saying? The fans here, they know Evan Greenaway well, and they know what gets to him.
You can see great officiating there from Brad Myers, able to check on both competitors, trying to make sure they can continue at this juncture here. Oh, wow. Just brutalizing from Evan Greenaway. Drops JODY Threat up onto the top turnbuckle. JODY able to block it off here from Evan Greenaway. Connects with a series of forearms, but Greenaway right up top here with the Wild Child.
Fighting hard. JODY, she's not looking to let this happen. She's fighting back.
Maybe a superplex attempt coming on from Evan Greenaway. JODY Threat looking to take it to the next level here. All the way up top.
Oh,
at
baby.
Bridgeworks, both competitors.
No, down, Evan.
Wow, JODY Threat really saved her ass there, Hutch Henries, almost sliding off that top rope, then able to connect on Evan Greenaway. Both competitors down in the center of the squared circle here at Bridgeworks. Fans in Hamilton trying to get both of them back into it. Who will come to first, though, Hutch Henries?
JODY starting to really get that look on her face, starting to shake. Evan grabbing the hair. Like in a real mean mood tonight. He is focused on victory.
Series of blows to the midsection. Forearms right to the face of Evan Greenaway. We're about to find out how indestructible he really is here. Reverse now.
Oh, JODY taking him down. Second time. Come on, girl, put him away.
Third time was the charm here for the Wild Child. She's fired up, Hutch Henries. Face is about as red as her hair. Kicks Evan Greenaway to the midsection.
Classic Yakuza right to the side of the face, and Evan Greenaway, he does not want to be in that position. JODY, we know what's coming here. Double knees and a big German suplex on the menu. Wham!
Classic combination here from JODY Threat. The very reason why she's won multiple championships. Not only at Demand Lucha, but all over in her career. JODY Threat would like to bring it home here for Demand Lucha in their first ever event in Hamilton. One of the faces here at Demand Lucha. Oh, here it is one more time for Homicide, but Greenaway knew exactly what she was going for, and right back to that knee though, Hutch Henry.
I'm gonna say right back to the knee again. Evan, young veteran, like we were saying. Focused on success. Turn it around.
Ankle lock.
Toe tap. JODY able to roll through and send Evan all the way to the outside.
Using Greenaway's own momentum.
Wow, baseball.
And it's almost baseball season. JODY Threat. Cactus roll coming off the apron. She loves it. Oh, right into the plancha zone. Right into the front row here at Bridgeworks. JODY Threat risking it all here, Hutch Henries.
And of course, getting beer from the fans. Gotta prioritize, you know what I'm talking about, Chris? She's like pup iron, it only gives her strength, so it is a priority for her.
Yeah, she needs some cold sips, little liquid courage here.
Liquid courage, but look at the limp. Perhaps, is this like a video game? Is this gonna like heal? Is this like healing potion? The more beer she drinks, the less she's gonna limp. Let's see how that limp is going. She was limping pretty bad here a second ago. Evan, oh, huge sit out Michinoku. No.
Wow. And I thought that was it right there. Really just planted Evan Greenaway.
Letting the timekeeper know, 2 only. Brad Myers looking over. I'm sure that our timekeeper is poised at the bell any second now. With this kind of action, it could be over. And the fans getting behind, I would assume Jody Threat here. They want to see a victory from the Wild Child. Oh, man.
Greenaway seriously absorbed a lot of punishment in this contest already. Trying to hold on for dear life. But the knee just buckled, gave way here for the Wild Child. She goes down.
She needs more beer. She hasn't had enough. Evan, oh! Folding her in half with that one. Forehead right to the canvas. Was she in the rope?
Technically, she's under the rope, so the count wasn't official.
Wow. And man, if I was Evan Greenaway, I might have something to say to Demand Lucha management about that. This is a huge match for him, and you don't want to lose on a technicality or you know, like a ref making a weird call. But obviously, she must have broken the plane of the ropes. And Brad Myers,
the right call, Hutch Henry.
Yeah,
she was underneath the rope, so he couldn't make the pinfall.
Well, unfortunately, you and I are on this side of the ring on an angle, so I mean, I couldn't tell from my vantage point, but I'm glad that you could. You are a lot shorter than me.
Well, he can't take it back. Ripcord tries to go for it. Jody Threat tried to block it, but Evan Greenaway just lured her right in, right back to that knee.
Yeah, well, the plan from the get-go has been to work on the knee, and I'm sure Evan has been thinking about it all the way here on the drive here last night. As soon as he was told, you're taking on Jody Threat, he's been planning how he's going to get a victory and put his name in the W column, and perhaps this technique of going after the knee is really going to pay off for him here. Big win at Demand Lucha for Greenway.
Greenaway likes to employ this flying elbow smash. If he can connect, it'll be a W. Oh!
Jody, though, veteran instinct, but it's the grit that has gotten her to where she is today. Intergender matches when nobody thought she could do it. She did it. Oh, and is she going to do it here right now? Big spear from Jody Threat.
She's going for it in tribute to Homicide.
Oh, that's right. She
the
was talking about it.
notorious 187, who's going to end his historic, illustrious career. And Jody might end Evan Greenaway's right here in Hamilton. Oh, my Lord.